Hi, today we are going to talk about every common checkmate. The first check will be letter. In chess, the term ledger is used to describe the position of a piece on the board, where one piece is in front of another piece that is behind it. This can be of great importance in game strategy, especially when planning attacks or defenses. Depending on the location of the ledger, players may have an advantage in making different tactical moves or avoiding potential threats. For example, if the enemy piece is on the same level as your piece and you can perform a move that allows you to throw out that piece, it can be a profitable strategy. But if your piece is on a ledger in front of an enemy piece, this can pose a potential threat to your piece, as the enemy can make a move that eliminates your piece from the game. Next check will be back rank. Back rank is the last row of the chessboard where one of the player's pawns are at the beginning of the game. It is usually line 1 for the white player and line 8 for the black player. Back rank is also known as home rank or base rank. Back rank is important in the game strategy, especially for king protection. Often, white and black players develop their pieces to protect their back rank and king from attacks. Poor defense of the back rank can lead to tactical traps, such as trapping the king or mating the next move. The term back rank can also be used to describe the situation when the king is on the last row and blocks the pawns of his side. In this case, it can be a weakness that can be used by the opponent to attack and gain an advantage in the game. Next Shah will be Damiano. Damiano's checkmate is one of the oldest known chess combinations. It is a combination that leads to a quick checkmate of the opponent. It got its name in honor of the Portuguese chess player Damiano, who first described it in 1512 in his book, A New Prudent and Pleasant Exercise in the Game of Chess. In this sequence of moves, the white player takes 2 pawns, as well as captures the f6 pawn and mates the black king after 6, kf7, or 6, ke8. In this combination, the white player sacrifices a knight to quickly attack the king and win material or mate. Next Shah will be Lolly. Lolly is a well-known chess open trap that can occur after such moves: e4, e5, nf3, nc6, bc4, nf6, ng5, d5, exd5, nxd5. At this stage, the black player succumbs to the classic Lolly with 6, nxf7. After 6, kxf7, white can continue the attack with 7, qf3 plus or 7, d4. This strategy is based on exploiting the weakness of the black king, which is in the middle of the board without appropriate defense. However, Lolly is a risky strategy, and black can take the advantage by properly defending against the attack, for example, by 5, nay 5, which supports the d5 knight. The next Shah will be Arab. The Arabian mate is one of the fastest chess mates that can occur at the initial stage of the game. To achieve the Arabian mate, you need to perform the following moves: e4, e5, qh5. This move, known as the Queen's attack, threatens to mate on f7 and interacts with 2 black pieces, the e7 pawn and the g8 knight. To defend against this mate, black can play 2, nc6, 2, nf6, or 2, d6. If the black player is not careful and does not respond to the threat, then white can continue the attack. 2, key7, 3, qxf7 war. This is the Arabian mate when the queen makes a mate move to the f7 file using the piece on h5. This checkmate is a demonstrative example of a small mistake of the opponent, which can lead to a quick ending of the game with a win. Next chess will be blind swine. The blind pig is a checkmate that demonstrates the power of 2 rooks on the 7th square. It is often impossible to defend against this checkmate, which is why you must understand the danger posed by 2 rooks on the 7th square very well. The following example demonstrates how difficult it is to stop 2 rooks on the 7th square. The position is taken from the game Swiderski, Nimzowicz, 1905, example with the lichs. Blind pig's checkmate, example 2a diagram above. 1 rg7 plus, kh8, 2 rcc7. Both rooks end up on the 7th square and black can do nothing to defend himself against the inevitable checkmate. Blind pig's checkmate, example 2b, diagram above. White plays 2 rcc7. White threatens 3 rh7, kh8, 4 rcg7 mig. Black can only delay the final result, but not prevent it. Blind pig's mate. Example 2c, diagram above. 2. ND7 is a futile attempt to defend against mate, but after 3 Rx D7, Rf7, 4 Rx Sf7, black still can't do anything to prevent mate. Blind pig's checkmate example 2d. The diagram is above. Black was desperately trying to find a way out, but now it's clear that he can't prevent Rh7 plus, Kg8, Rfg7 Saint-Mais. Note the help of the white knight to cover the Fa8 square.